Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Gilmore here for this late night video right here on the home of the Gilmore Chronicles, TGC Reborn. This is episode number 169 of the Gilmore Chronicles Reborn series. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like this video, hit that subscribe button down below, subscribe to all my other channels, which are down below in the description box. And follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, share this video all over the internet, and tap that bell. Turn on all my notifications so you never miss an upload. Do it now. And if you have any questions pertaining to wrestling, sports, music, movies, anything you want to talk about, put it down below in the comment section of this video. So I'm doing a live Q&A on Tuesday, May 26th on the Peter Gilmore YouTube wrestling channel. So it'll be my post-Memorial Day vlog, post-Memorial Day Q&A. I was going to do it Monday, but I got to work Monday, which sucks. But time and a half, so fuck you. That's that. Alright, so sending you questions now, and we'll get to a Q&A on Tuesday. Probably Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Friday night, May the 22nd, 2020, it is time for another predictions video. As always on this channel, you get predictions, vlogs, some wrestling news here and there, some just like to mix it up a little bit on this channel. Like go watch my last video, my favorite tag teams of all time and of today. So check that out. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends all over the internet. And that's it. So we got one viewer right now, the Insanity Plex. What's up, Gilly? Hey, what's up? How you doing? That's that. All right, so got another predictions video for you, and as the title below says, it is time for your AEW Double or Nothing 2 predictions. Double or Nothing comes your way tomorrow night, live from Daly's Place in Jacksonville, Florida. Should be a great show. We've got a lot of great matches on the card. And this is the 1 year anniversary of AEW. Now, they started at Double or Nothing. Then they got the TV deal right after that. Even though they really started at All In One back like 2 years ago. Just saying. But that was before, I think before it became AEW. But I don't even know. I really don't know. But it is what it is. So we're gonna get that. And that's all I gotta say about that. All right, let's get to the predictions. Let's not waste any time. I got other things to do, and that's that. And if you want to pop in with some chat, maybe I'll answer the chat later on. But I want to get to these predictions, and that's probably that. All right, so we're gonna start off with the pre-show, the buy-in, and we got a tag team match to determine the number one contender to the AEW World Tag Team Championship. We got Private Party, Isaiah Cassidy, and Mark Keen taking on the Best Friends, Chucky T, Chuck Taylor, and Trent Beretta with Orange Cassidy at ringside. This should be a fun match. You know, I was thinking these two teams will face off in the tag team tournament back in October, but they didn't get there, and I think Best Friends lost. Private Party beat the Young Bucks in the first round, which was a shocking thing. Then they lost to the Lucha Brothers. You know. So we got that. So this should be a fun match. You know, Private Party, like I said, been around, but mostly on Dark the last couple weeks, facing really nobodies. But really enhancement talent or local indie guys. And you know, they're a pretty good tag team. You know, like I said, they beat the Young Bucks in the tag team tournament. And that. Then you get the Best Friends who are on a roll as of late. You know, Orange Cassidy's got his own problems with Ray Phoenix. Best Friends got their own problems with the Lucha Brothers. So kind of playing into that Ray Phoenix thing with Orange Cassidy. I don't know when Pentagon Jr., the man who has zero miedo, is coming back, and Pac is coming. Supposedly he's coming. We saw Pac on Dynamite this past Wednesday. So maybe Pac's coming back, but like we don't know where he is, but we know where he is. He's in freaking England, so he can't come over, which sucks. So I wanted to see what was going to happen with the Death Triangle. And see what was going to happen with that. So it is what it is. But this should be a fun match. I'm going to go with the Best Friends to pick up the victory. And they're going to take on Kenny and Adam Page. Probably on a Dynamite, or that might. I think it's going to be on a Dynamite. I don't think it's going to be maybe at All In. We're just going the next. I believe the next pay-per-view after this one, because they're going to go through June, gonna go through July, and then most of August to set up to get the storylines all set up, and then All In will be at in late August, or maybe early September. But I think it's gonna be in late August because SummerSlam supposedly in August. Though they might backtrack that to September. Who knows? They still want it in Boston. Vince wants to be in Boston with fans. Who knows if that's going to happen? That's all up to the governor of Boston, and that's not going to happen. So Vince is going to have to do Plan B and go back to the Performance Center and have an empty arena. So, because we can't have fans yet, even though Florida opened up, their stuff, and they said that. I think they said that the arenas and sporting events can have fans. So I don't know why we don't see fans in the stands. Except maybe AEW has a couple of fans, maybe, unless that's all indie talent in the back. In the back, not the back of the where the wrestlers are. Then they have the seats, and they see a bunch of people there. So I don't know if that's fans or that's enhancement talent, but who knows what it is. So we'll see what happens with that. And we got a Crow in here. Steve C94, you are out of here. And that's that. So we're gonna move on from that. So the Best Friends will pick up the win and become the number one contenders to the tag titles. And they should have a good match with Kenny and Adam Page. And we'll see what happens with that. And we're gonna move on. All right, then we're going to go to the main show, which looks pretty damn good. We're going to start off with a singles match. Dustin Rhodes taking on Shawn Spears with Tully Blanchard at ringside. And it should be okay. Shawn Spears had on Dynamite set up the match with Dustin by the whole Shawn Spears network, and basically dissing Dustin, saying he's the next time we see him will be in a museum, and basically running down Dustin, saying he's retired and he's this and that. But he called out Dustin for one final match, and because I don't know what Dustin's doing. I know he's going to be a producer with Cody, or what is he going to do? A coach, maybe? I don't know. But it should be a pretty good match. I'm going to go with Dustin to win. Really, I don't care for Shawn Spears, the guy, Mr. Perfect 10, that guy. So I don't give two shits about him. Fuck him. That's all I gotta say about that. And we're gonna move on from there. That's that. All right. Lance Archer is gonna murder Cody and then knock Mike Tyson out when he claims the TNA title. This is the year of the Murder Hawk. Well, yeah. I think Lance Archer is going to win. I'm going to get to that match in a little bit. I'm going to talk more about that. Yeah, I do see Mike Tyson getting involved in that match. Probably, yeah. I think whoever wins if Lance Archer wins the belt, he'll probably get knocked out by Mike Tyson, because I don't think they're going to let Mike Tyson get the crap beat out of him. So I don't know, but that's that. I just don't see that happening, but we'll see what happens. All right, then we go to a singles match for the women's. On the women's side, we got Penelope Ford with her husband Kip Sabian taking on Chris Statlander. Now, this was supposed to be Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, baby, taking on Chris Statlander, but as we saw on Dynamite, during that fatal four-way match. Actually, no, it was the tag match with Kurashita and Chris Statlander taking on Nyla Rose and Britt Baker. Britt Baker suffered an injury, I think, to her leg. Which sucks. She's going to be out a while. It's going to hurt the women's division because she was like the number 2 or number 3 ranked person in the division. So, I mean, now Chris Statlander moves up. I think she's number 2. Well, at least number 2, number 3. So she moves up. Because we all know Hikaru Shida is the number 1 contender. But, it should be a good match. Penelope Ford is a great, pretty good talent. And then Kip Sabian's going to get involved here and there during the match. But I'm going to go with Chris Statlander to pick up the victory. And that's all I got to say about that. And if you like her, she's going to boop you. She can boot me all she wants. And that's all I got to say about that. All right. After that, we go to another singles match. We got MJF with Wardlow taking on Jungle Boy Jack of Jurassic Express. And I'm not looking forward to this match. They really didn't hype it up that much. I mean, last week, this past Wednesday on Dynamite, they kind of hyped it up a little bit with MJF beating the shit out of Marco Stunt, and then Jungle Boy comes out to save his buddy, and kind of having a little altercation with MJF, and MJF had to run for the hills with Wardlow after Wardlow destroyed everybody, but that's that. But yeah, this match I'm not really looking forward to. MJF's undefeated, so he's gonna stay undefeated. He's going to pick up the victory on his road to the AEW title. So, yeah, this is probably the next AEW champion. It's going to be MJF, most likely, but we'll see what happens. So, MJF picks up the victory. Excuse me. I farted. So MJF's going to pick up the victory and continue on being a menace to everybody in AEW. That's that. All right, then we go to the women's title match for the AEW women's title. We got the champion, the Native Beast, Nyla Rose, taking on Hikaru Shida, the number 1 contender, in a no disqualification, no countout match. So this kind of plays into Nyla Rose's wheelhouse. I mean, she's had a couple of these matches back in WOW here in the Northeast, when she was WOW Women's Champion. And, the whole thing with this, they've been going at it like for the last couple of weeks. And then Wednesday night, they had that tag match, which Hikaru Shida won by pinning Britt Baker. And then afterwards, she goes at her and Nyla go face to face, and then they beat each other up. And Nyla put Hikaru Shida through a table with the Beast Bomb. So that was pretty sick. So it's gonna come to a head. I don't think they're gonna give Hikaru Shida the belt. She's won her last. I mean, she's been number 1 contender for the last 11 out of 13 weeks. She's won, I think, like 8 of the last 10 or 12 matches. So she's on a roll, but I think the road is going to be blocked, and I think Nyla Rose is going to retain the belt. I mean, she's held it for like, a month or 2, almost 2 months. So I don't think they're going to make her lose the belt right away. I think if anyone's going to beat her, I think it's going to be Chris Statlander. I was thinking it's going to be Britt Baker, but now she's injured. So that's probably going to be happening maybe at the end of the year or whenever she comes back. Hopefully it's not a serious injury. It's just maybe a sprain, or, she'll be out maybe a couple weeks or maybe a month or 2. I don't think it's going to be a big thing, but we'll see what happens with that. So Nyla Rose will retain the title, and we will move on from there, and that's that. All right, Nyla Rose's fat ass fell on Britt's knee and crushed it. Ow. Yeah. You know, injuries happen. You can't control what happens in the ring. I know you have to protect your opponent and everything in any way you can. But accidents happen, and Nyla Rose and her fat ass, accidentally fell on Britt's knee, and now Britt Baker is going to be out a couple months, maybe. I don't know. So we have that, but she should be in the warm confines of her home with Adam Cole, baby. So, and I read something that WWE banned Adam Cole from going to AEW events. Fuck the WWE, man. Fuck that, man. So why can't Shawn Spears go to WWE and see his wife Peyton Royce? I don't get that. That's fucking stupid. Ty Dillinger can't even see his fucking wife at a WWE event. Go figure. Vince can go suck my dick. Fuck him. That's all I can say about that. Fuck him and fuck the WWE for just being stupid. That's why the product sucks. And they fucking murdered Owen Hart. Yes, I said that. The WWE murdered Owen Hart. They committed murder. That's why they sued Martha Hart out the wazoo. Fucking stupid. Vince is a fucking selfish fucking prick for doing that. And the bigger pricks are the Hart family because they don't want Owen in the Hall of Fame. And really, Martha doesn't want him in either, because she doesn't want him to be respected by a company that basically killed him. Stupid as fucking shit. So we're never going to see Owen in the Hall of Fame, if ever. Because the Hart family won't even allow it. Because that's what happened. Martha doesn't want him because she wants to be respected for killing him and suing her because of Owen's contract. Fucking Vince McMahon is a selfish fucking bastard. I can't wait till he dies. I just can't. I can't wait. I'm not being mean about that, But when Vince McMahon dies, the WWE will die. So I don't think Hunter and Stephanie are gonna save the WWE. They're gonna run the WWE probably further into the ground, and probably the WWE will be obsolete. Because it's not gonna be. It's because Hunter and Stephanie are gonna. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. Shane, I don't know if he's gonna be. He's gonna be around, but he can't run his father's own business. It's not gonna be Linda because Linda's probably gonna go right after Vince because they're up in age. Not gonna be any of the kids because the kids are kind of little. The WWE is a sinking ship. It's sunk. It's basically halfway down the drain right now. The product sucks, man. It's been sucking for the last 10 fucking years. Ever since they went PG, the product has just gone up and down, and now it's and you can't blame the coronavirus for this crap. You can't. You can't blame the coronavirus for the WWE sucking right now. And because I don't have any fans. I mean, the fans are a little bit a part of it, but come on. If fans were in the stands right now, you think the WWE would be better off right now? Nope. And when fans do come back, whenever that may be, I mean, a large crowd, which is not going to happen until maybe next year, if even next year. But the second wave is coming. Already hit China again. They got another. They got another wave of this crap that already started. So you know the second wave is coming, probably in October or November. Then again, it could come sooner. Who knows? This fucking virus. You know. That's that. All right. Owen asked to be released from his contract after they screwed Brett on pay-per-view. They said no and then killed him on pay-per-view. Yeah. They killed, like I said, they killed him. So that was his punishment. Owen wanted to be released. Maybe he was going to go to WCW and be with his brother Brett. And Vince didn't, Vince probably said, well, fuck you. We're gonna. So we fucked over Brett at Survivor Series with the Montreal Screw Job, and then Brett said, fuck you, Vince, and went to WCW. And even though WCW killed him, but yeah, it made him the U.S. champion, and then it kind of was in the NWO, which I didn't really get. I never got why Bret Hart was in the NWO. You didn't really like Hogan that much. But Hogan, I think Hogan was like, something, brother Bret. I'm gonna mold you. We're gonna make you the U.S. champion, brother. I never liked Bret Hart in the NWO. I never liked him. And then his career got, his career ended with that stupid kick by Goldberg. Goldberg should have been fucking sued up the wazoo for basically giving Bret Hart a fucking stroke and ending his career. Bret Hart could have died because of that fucking kick. But thankfully, he's still with us. He had cancer. He beat cancer. So that's that. So, well, yeah. So, the WWE killed him, and tomorrow is the 21st anniversary of Owen's death, because it happened at Over the Edge 1998. I remember it well. I watched the pay-per-view, and then when Jim Ross said that Owen Hart fell from the ceiling, I was like, crap. I was like, holy shit, this is live. This is like, I'd never seen this before. They didn't show it, of course, but no. And then later on, they were showing Jeff Jarrett and Deborah crying. So I was thinking this is really serious. And then when they cut back to Jim Ross, and he told us that Owen Hart died. I fucking was crying like a fucking kid. I was a young kid back then. I was only like 21 years old back then. When Owen Hart died, I was 21. Now I'm 43. I don't look 43, but even though I have the beard, but this is just a fucking shame, man. That Vince doesn't fucking care about anybody but his fucking self. Straight up, Vince McMahon's a fucking prick. And when he dies, maybe the WWE will be better. Like CM Punk said back in 2011 with that epic promo. The WWE will be better off when Vince is dead. So. And Vince is 73, 74 years old now. So. Don't got a lot of time remaining with Vince, so who knows? Who knows? We might see Vince in his 90s fucking on WWE Raw. Like, slurring his words at 90 years old. Still the genetic jackhammer. Who knows? That's that. All right, so anyway, enough about the Owen Hart crap. And not the Owen Hart crap, the Owen Hart stuff, but yes. So where was I? I was talking about Nyla Rose and Hikaru Shida, and I said like Nyla Rose is gonna win. Yeah, so Nyla Rose is gonna pick up the victory. I think she's gonna retain the title, hold it for a little while longer. I think Hikaru Shida will still be in the running for the belt. But I think the next in line is gonna be Chris Statlander, and I think Chris Statlander will be the next AEW women's champion because Rio is not going to come back. She's in Japan, and we can't bring people over from the overseas till we lift this fucking ban on fucking flights. Oh, somebody who comes over from England might have the coronavirus. And we gotta quarantine them for 2 weeks when they come over, because that's gonna happen. Anybody who's coming, when they lift this ban, whenever that may be, they're gonna come over to the United States. They're gonna be quarantined for 2 weeks, and vice versa. You go to England, you go to Russia, you go to Saudi Arabia. You're gonna be there for 2 weeks. That's why WWE's not gonna have a Saudi Arabia show for quite some time. You think you're gonna tape a Raw or SmackDown or NXT? No, not NXT, but NXT is gonna probably stay in the States. You think Raw and SmackDown are gonna be live, or mostly they're not gonna be live. They're gonna be taped in Saudi Arabia. You think they're gonna have a week or two of shows in Saudi Arabia? No, probably not. So. That's that. All right, moving on from the women's championship match, we go to the casino ladder match for a future AEW world title shot. We got 9 men in this match. We got Darby Allin, Colt Boom Boom Cabana, who sucks dick, Orange Cassidy, Ray Phoenix, Scorpio Sky of SCU, Frankie Kazarian, also of SCU, Kip Sabian, Luchasaurus, and a mystery opponent. Who's the mystery? So this should be a fun match. It's gonna be chaotic. A lot of spots off the ladders and stuff like that. Luchasaurus is kind of a wild card because he's big. I think anybody who wins this match is deserving of the shot, except for Colt Cabana. But because I fucking hate him. Fuck Colt Cabana. That's all I gotta say about that. Anybody is deserving this win. I think. I said on Twitter that I think Ray Phoenix is gonna win. I don't know about that, but like I said, it's gonna either be Ray Phoenix or Darby Allin. I think Darby's gonna win it and get another title shot. Maybe at Jon Moxley, but who knows if Moxley's even gonna win the belt, gonna hold the belt on tomorrow night. So I think Darby's gonna win. The mystery competitor, I think it's gonna be. It could be EC3. It could be Eric Rowan. I don't know if they have their 90-day compete clauses. I'm not sure on that. So it could be anybody that got released. Really, it could be. No, it's not going to be Brian Myers or Kurt Hawkins. It's not going to be Kurt Hawkins. It's not going to be Zack Ryder and anybody like that. Heath Slater. Not going to be Heath Slater. I would be surprised if it's Heath Slater because Cody's like, I don't want him. Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins is the same thing. But I think it might be EC3. I don't know how Cody is gonna handle EC3 if EC3 comes into the company, but I don't know. Let me know in the chat if who you think might be the mystery opponent, and then that's that. All right, then we go to the AEW World Heavyweight Title match. We got the champion Jon Moxley taking on the Exalted One, Brody Lee. So basically, this is a rematch of Extreme Rules 2015 when Jon Moxley, otherwise known as Dean Ambrose, took on Brody Lee, otherwise known as Luke Harper, in a Chicago street fight. I think Moxley won that. I could be wrong, but this is going to be a hard-hitting match. Brody Lee, being the Exalted One, running the Dark Order now since Evil Uno and Stu Grayson are kind of out of the group, which I don't know why. I mean, it is the Dark Order. You have to have a lot of people. Now they have just these enhancement talents like Preston Vance, who's number 10, and then we have the Beaver Boys, Alex Reynolds and John Silver. They don't have Max on. They're just the Beaver Boys right now. they basically doing nothing, just doing Brody Lee's bidding right now. But and then they come out after Moxley successfully won his match. They beat up Moxley. Brody Lee hits that discus clothesline of his. Then he takes possession of the AEW World Title, which he hasn't given back. And Moxley wants it back. He said he's going to be, he's going to basically kill Brody Lee, saying that he's going to get violent. I don't know how violent that may be, because, it's not going to be, and this is not a unsanctioned match or a street fight or any hardcore stuff, but, it's going to be a straight-up one-on-one match. I'm going to go with Jon Moxley to retain, probably by disqualification. I think the Dark Order will get involved heavily in this match, and just going to be a fucking clusterfuck of an ending. And that's all I got to say about that. But Brody Lee's probably still going to be in the title picture. Maybe a rematch on Dynamite after this show. Who knows? But yeah, Moxley's not going to lose that belt. He won in February. It's already May, so he's held it for 3 months. Well, almost 3 months now. Well, just about 3 months. So they're not going to make him lose to Brody Lee of all people. I think if anybody he loses to is going to be MJF. And then MJF's probably going to lose it to Cody or somebody. Or maybe lose it back to Jon Moxley. Well, I'd rather him lose to Kenny, but I think Kenny Omega will be a champion probably either by the end of this year or early next year. And then, because Kenny needs that 2017 version of him when he was just running rampant in New Japan. That was the Kenny that I like. This version of Kenny, he's putting over talent. And, he's getting older. I think he's like 36 or 37 years old now. Maybe close to 40. But he still has that oomph in him. I'm going to use Edge's word, grit in him. That's his name. He still has that grit and that passion inside of him from back in 2017. He brings it out in certain matches. He had a great match with Moxley in that unsanctioned match at, I think it was Full Gear. That violent match where they went through barbed wire and just killed each other. That was a great match, And we'll probably see more great matches from Kenny coming up. Who knows? But that's that. So Moxley's going to retain. And he's going to continue on as champion. And then, like I said, I think his next opponent, the next feud, will probably be with MJF. But we'll see what happens with that. All right, there we go to, I don't know if this is going to be the main event or it's going to be the double, what part of the main, well, not the match before the main event, because I've got a double main event, I guess. We got a Stadium Stampede match. Basically, the match is going to start in the football stadium, and falls count anywhere. You can win by I think submission, pin submission, or knockout. We got the Inner Circle, Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, Sammy Guevara, and LAX, Santana and Ortiz, or Proud and Powerful, whatever you want to call them. Taking on the Elite of Adam Hangman Page, Kenny Omega, Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, and their partner, the Broken Matt Hardy. Yes. So we shall see what happens with this match. It's going to, the Inner Circle and the Elite have just been going at it since basically AEW started on TV. Just beating the crap out of each other. They were supposed to have a blood and guts match at the end of March, but since this fucking virus hit, they canceled that, and now they kind of are doing a 5-on-5 match. Well, I thought Cody was gonna be in this match, but Cody's got his own business to attend to. But they bring in Matt Hardy, and the whole thing with Jericho and Matt Hardy, going back and forth with the promos, and then Jericho destroying Vanguard 1, and them beating up Nick Jackson, busting his face wide open, sending him to the hospital, and he was out for a couple weeks. That's that. And then we saw on Dynamite that big humongous brawl on the football field where we saw Adam Page make his return, coming from the other end zone all the way to save his fellow Elite members, and then he left. That's what his storyline is now. He's just gonna help. He's gonna help out and then leave, because the turn of Adam Page is gonna come probably after this event. I would be surprised if it's at this event, the turn of Adam Page. But then again, it will make no sense because you got the tag team championship. It's gonna be Kenny fighting alone. Can't do that. So I think Page will help out his Elite brothers. And then maybe later on, probably before All In, that's when Adam Page will turn on Kenny, and they'll lose the tag team belts, probably on Dynamite. And then at All In 3, we're going to see Adam Page and Kenny Omega to go one-on-one. And that should be a pretty good match, but we'll see what happens with that. So in this match, I got the Elite winning. I think the storyline is probably going to end. The whole thing with the Elite and the Inner Circle is going to end. The Inner Circle will probably still be around, and the Elite will definitely be around, of course. But I think this whole storyline between them is probably going to end. And we'll see what happens with that. So I got the Elite winning this match. And that's it for my predictions on... And that's that. So we got trolls in the chat. We got 5 people watching, probably all fucking trolls, but I don't give 2 shits. So I hurt my hand. So yeah, they're all trolls, and they all gonna be blocked. Bye bye, you go. Bye bye. You can suck my dick. And that's that. So that is my predictions for AEW. For AEW Double or Nothing. It's gonna be a good show. I'm gonna watch most of it at work. When I have some free time. Because I got a long day of work tomorrow. Got to work till 10 o'clock at night. 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock. I got to work on Memorial Day weekend when I should be off. And I asked off on Monday, but they put me on. Just couldn't get the day I wanted take a holiday day, but probably a couple of people are going to be taking off that day anyway. And somebody wants me to drop the stream. Like, no, I'm ending the video, so I don't use StreamYard to chat or to do hangouts. I'm just doing it to do live videos, so sorry about that. So that's all I gotta say about that. What else? The Insanity Plex. Thank you for coming in. Kill those trolls. Yes, I will kill them. I will kill the trolls. Yes, because I am the troll killer. Those trolls can eat my shit. Yes, indeed. Yes, they can eat their own cocks, because they worship a guy that has a tiny little cock. You know who he is. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So my predictions for Double or Nothing, I got Dustin Rhodes beating Shawn Spears. I got the Elite beating the Inner Circle in that Stadium Stampede match. I got the Best Friends to become #1 contenders to the tag belts. I got Chris Statlander beating Penelope Ford. I got Nyla Rose retaining her AEW title over Akira Shida. I got Darby Allin or Ray Phoenix to win the Casino ladder match, getting that chip, whatever they're calling it. I don't know. They're gonna have a chip on a fucking ladder. Chip on the pole match. Go figure. I don't know. So I got Darby Allin or Ray Phoenix to win the ladder match. I got Jon Moxley to retain the AEW World title over Brody Lee, probably by disqualification. Who knows? I got MJF beating Jungle Boy, obviously. And, I forgot this match. Cody versus Lance Archer for the AEW TNT Championship in the tournament finals. That's going to be a good match. I'm probably going to go with Lance Archer to win the match. Cody's going to have Arn Anderson and his wife, Brandy Rhodes, with him at ringside. And Lance Archer, of course, is going to have Jake Roberts at ringside. But I don't think they're going to get involved that much. I don't think Jake's going to even do anything. But get down. My cat. So I think Lance Archer is going to become the first ever AEW TNT champion. And Cody will probably chase him for the belt. I think this storyline will continue on going into Dynamite this Wednesday. But we'll see what happens with that. So Lance Archer will win the TNT Championship and probably have a nice run with it. But we'll see what happens with that. All right. That is it for the video. Thank you all for watching. At a pretty decent turnout. Not great, but, not 313 people that I had on my Money in the Bank predictions. Not my Money in the Bank review. So, probably never get that again, but who knows? Maybe someday you'll get that again, but that's that. And, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. So, that is my predictions. Thank you for watching, coming in the chat, and dropping some comments, even though most of them are trolls, and they can all eat the middle finger and my big fat Italian dick. That's it. So thank you for watching. Peter Gilmore signing off. Double Nothing tomorrow night should be a great show. I think it's going to be the pay-per-view of the month. It's going to probably destroy Money in the Bank, but you never know. And then we got 2 weeks after that, we got NXT TakeOver in Your House 2 weeks from Sunday. And then the week after that, we got Backlash, which is going to have the greatest matches ever. We're going to have the greatest match ever with Edge and Randy Orton. No. The greatest handicap match ever with Braun Strowman against Miz and Morrison. No. The greatest pay-per-view ever. No. Why are they hyping things are going to be so great? The WWE's crap. This Backlash is going to suck. I'm telling you right now, Backlash is going to suck, ladies and gentlemen. And that's basically all I got to say about that. Jake is going to let the snake lick Brandy's titties. Didn't that happen 2 weeks ago on Dynamite? When Britt Baker DDT'd Brandy on the floor, then threw her in, and then Jake basically straddled her and laid his own snake on her, if you know what I mean. And then he put Damien version 3 or whatever version it is now on her, and he was like going on her body and everything, probably her titties and this everything, and then kind of went in her nether region. Good to be a snake. So, yeah, that that should have happened 2 weeks ago, but that's that. So who knows? I don't care. All right, that's it for the video. Like I said, thank you all for watching and coming in the chat. All you haters, you can go suck my dick, and you will be blocked on all my channels, and you can go continue to serve and suck the mighty tiny cock of that guy. You know who he is. And that's that. So thanks for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Have a great Memorial Day weekend, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow with my Double or Nothing review. Sunday, I'll be doing my SmackDown review. I would do it now, but I didn't watch SmackDown, so I'm going to go watch it now for a little bit, then go to bed. So, SmackDown review coming on Sunday. Double or Nothing review coming tomorrow night on the Peter Gilmore YouTube wrestling channel. Just go to the link down below and hit that notification bell to get notified of when I go live. And hopefully have a good turnout tomorrow night, but we'll see. And that's that. So thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace, bitches.